Okay, again, for those of you who are just learning InDesign, there may be some people here who all this shortcut information is really exciting because they've done things the long way for so long, and now there's a much faster workflow option for them. But if you're just starting out in InDesign, it could be really overwhelming. So in that case, again, I'm going to show you the long way. So I'm in type mode, and I want to get out of type mode because right now I can't grab any of these shapes. I can only type when I'm in type mode. Look, I can type inside a circle, and I can type inside a, whatever this is, hexagon? Okay, hexagon. But anyway, if I want to get out of type mode, I can manually do it the long way. So I'm going to show you. Take my mouse, click on the arrow, and then deselect. Move things around. So I'm going to move these off to my pasteboard. I'm going to get them out of the way. So if you guys remember, if we want to switch modes, here's the long way to preview. So this is what our beautiful masterpiece will look like printed out. Lovely, isn't it? If you don't, let's see, we're going to do a few more things before we're done here. I want to show you how to change the color of the font. So in order to do that, I need to get my type tool again. I can also press T for type tool. That's pretty easy. Or I can go over here and get it. It's also represented by a T. And then highlight or hit Control A, Command A. And then once all my text is selected, I'm going to go up to the control panel again, which has a lot of other options, one of which is the color for your text fill. And I'm going to pick pink. And then another thing that I want to do is change the color of the box that it's in. Right now the box, the rectangle, is just got a black outline, and that outline actually has this particular name in InDesign. It's called a stroke, not like the stroke that leads you to the hospital, but a stroke as in a brush stroke. That's where the word originated. So the stroke option, in order to get that option, you have to get out of type mode again. So I'm going to do it the long way. Go bring my mouse over and click on the arrow, and then click away. And now that I have the rectangle selected and not the text, I can affect the rectangle. So right now, if you go over to your toolbar, there's these little squares towards the bottom, and if you hover over, it tells you what they are. So this is stroke. The stroke is black, and it shows a little icon of an outline, a square outline in black. And then if I hover back one, it says the fill. So in whatever one, if you can see they're overlapping a little bit. Right now the stroke is overlapping the fill box. So that means if I go up to my control panel and I click and change the color of the stroke to yellow, for example, it's going to change the stroke down here. I can either use my toolbar or my control panel. There's two ways to change the stroke. And then I can also change the fill. So right now there's an X for the fill option on both sides. And if I want to change that, I can change it by clicking on the little arrow and then pick a different color. So blue. I can change it to blue, also known as cyan. This particular blue in print is called cyan. And for those of you who ever loaded toner into a printer, know that it's cyan, magenta, yellow, and black are the four colors of ink that make all the colors when you're printing. Let's see, so that's how you change the fill and the stroke. And we can take a look at it in preview mode. Whoops, preview mode. And that's what it'll look like printed. Again, lovely. I think I'm going to go ahead and change all these boxes so they have different colors. So I'm going to change the stroke to yellow and the fill color to magenta, and then change this one fill color to yellow and leave the stroke black. I mean, I really don't care what this looks like. I just want you